Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. This is Matt with Greenbar Trading. I'm going to go over some market conditions and when to know what type of market you're in when you're trading is very, very important. All right. So taking a look at the SPY. Now, this is the S&P 500 ETF. It's a heavily traded product. It's a very liquid product. It's a great product to trade. Now, looking at this on the 1 hour chart, you can see here very clearly the market is trading in a range, right? It's consolidating. When a market is trading in a range like this, when it's consolidating like this, it's very difficult to trade a sideways market. Now, unless you're trading and waiting until resistance or support to take trades, it's going to be very difficult trading anywhere inside of this range, right? You're going to get stopped out. Your options are going to lose value as theta just gets burnt. This is sideways, just sideways action. And we call it choppiness, all right? Consolidation. That's what we're currently seeing. The last 6 trading days, including today, has been all between these numbers. So about 431 to 437, and that's been the range, okay? You can see here, I mean, we could go back and look at why this is a key level. You had the first bounce here after a nice sell-off. Then you had resistance, right? So once something breaks down, then it comes back to that key level. A lot of times you'll see resistance happen. You saw that. Another sell-off, came back again, resistance once again, and then finally broke that. All right. So once it broke out and made a new high out of this choppiness down here, then we see, okay, where's that next level going to be? So that's what we have right here. Now, if you look at this on the 180 chart, this top of the range, the current range, has been key levels back here, back here, back here, back here, right? And now we saw resistance, right? So once something is support, it breaks that. The first time back to it is usually going to act as resistance, right? So you have that overhead supply, all right? Again, resistance the next day. Pretty decent sized sell-offs, but right to support. Support, support, support all along this 431 area. And then you had again, right? A triple top right here, which is what we're currently seeing. And then another sell-off to support. That's what we're currently looking at right now. You can see with all these arrows, you have support, you have resistance, right? And this up here is more acting as a supply zone, right? So there's no more demand here. It seems like every time we get here, there's the sell-off, right? So that's what we've been seeing. And we're currently looking like we're having a tough time. I could look at this on, let's go over here. All right, came right back to this, hit the 20 EMA on the daily chart, and now is back to support. So now what's going to happen here is if this is broken, right, what has been support, we have to start to look at where can the next area be, right? Because we want to see if we're going to get a legitimate breakout of this consolidation, it's got to happen, and it's got to happen on big volume, right? So that's what we're currently looking. That's what I'm watching right now. If this does break down, well, then you can see if we just make this a little bigger here, since March, right? We're just going to draw a trend line. Since March, this is your trend. Knowing, again, what kind of market you're in. This is the trend. We were trending up this whole time. Well, that kind of broke here, right? That broke back on in August. That broke, and we made a lower low, right? So instead of making that higher high, higher low, well, now we came down and made a lower low, and then a lower high, right? And then another lower high, and then a lower low again. So knowing the market you're in, the trend here has now changed, right? Went from an uptrend to now trending down, basically for the last 2 months or so. All right. Now we're consolidating, and that's just the types of things that you need to know. So when you're taking trades in an uptrend, you're going to want to look for pullbacks to get long, right? Now that the trend broke, those same people that were buying calls and going long here, well, they're starting to have a tough time right now because the trend of the market has changed. Doesn't mean that it can't stop here and then continue to go higher, but this is just what I'm seeing as the trend changed. All right, so that's really important to look at when you're trading. Know the market you're in, know where support is, know where resistance is, and that's where you can take some higher quality trades if you know where that is, right? Simple technical analysis here. Hope you enjoyed the quick video. Hit the thumbs up for me, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.